What is going on, everyone? I hope everyone's doing well. So by the title of this video, most of you know what I'm gonna talk about. But if you, the one who have no idea, well, just watch the video. Today we are going to look at insane build for Soundweaver. This build I would recommend only for players who are somewhere in the middle of the game or higher. I might actually try this build when I'm gonna try to do the new character challenge that I'm planning and see how it works on low ranks. So let's start with the two pieces of gear, which is we're gonna start with the jewelry and then we slowly, move on to the gems of power. Then it's weapons and artifacts. So starting with jewelry, pieces you're gonna need for ring and amulet, key stats, armor fracture, companion damage bonus, and damage to minions. Secondary stats, the main two stats that you would have to focus on will be damage when combat starts and damage to stun targets. The only difference on brooch and bracelet, for key stats it will be companion cooldown and secondary crippling attack. The rest of the stats are going to be the same as you have on your ring and amulet, which is the armor fracture, damage to minions, and the secondary stats, damage when combat starts and damage to stun targets. Let's move on to the gems of power. So for all gems, key stats will be the same, which is the companion cooldown, companion damage, and main damage. For the secondary stats, sapphire and ruby will have chain killing and damage to slow targets. As for emerald and topaz, two stats will be the same as your sapphire and ruby, but third stat, companion chain attack. Note, if you want to try this build but you only have purple gear, which not gonna have third secondary stats, priority for the secondary stats will be chain killing and damage to slow targets, as well as for other pieces damage when combat starts and damage to stun targets. And keep in mind, some pieces of gear would have third secondary stats. If it's a mythical gear, you can choose third stat to your liking, possibly something for the defense. Now let's talk about weapons and artifacts. If you don't have any legendary pay-to-win weapons, purple all damage weapon fine as well. But if you do have either Kela or Jinx, try to use with the companion damage bonus. Your artifact will be overload module. You can get that in a Hall of Trophies. Keep in mind that you're gonna have to buy each level of that trophy, meaning you're gonna buy first, which will be generation 5, and then the second level will be generation 7 and it keep going, then 9, 12, and of course the last will be gen 14. Generation 14 is the max generation for all artifacts. They should have stopped everything at gen 14, even the rest of the gear. Well, just saying. Anyway, moving on to the symbols. This is what I'm using. Emblems of Mercy, Emergency Maneuver Dodge, Divine Intervention, Pain Shock, Berserker Mode, Crushing Aura, and Chain of Distraction. Main symbols that benefits companion damage build is only Berserker Mode and Chain of Distraction, and I believe that's it. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section down below. Emblem of Mercy, Maneuver Dodge, and Divine Intervention is for the protection. And that's all you need for this build. If you really want to try this build yourself, I would recommend waiting until Might and Development Update drops next invasion on December 2nd, 2020. Reasons for that, you don't have to worry about upgrading second set of gear because of the Might stat, which with the new update, Might is no longer exist on your gear. Depends on the level of your character's strength and mission you run. Most of the time, you're only using basic attack to kill enemies with this build. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it is insane build for Soundweaver. That is all I can say. And as always, if you liked the video, smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe and activate notification that you're not gonna miss new video I post. Follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server. All the links you can find in the description. Until the next time, take care.